Okay, so I am just getting out of my room now. Gonna go and get some breakfast or check out or whatever. Got my stuff. Kind of multitasking a lot of bags right now. Anyway. Let's get a bottle of Coke. Okay, I'm pretty dehydrated right now, so I got this bottle of Coke. It'll probably taste like the best bottle of Coke ever. That's never happened before. One of the better tasting bottle of Cokes. The only thing about these cups is that it's so close to the moon that if it's hot, then it's hot. It's not that hot. But if it was, it would be. That's pretty good. There's a cat. There's a cat walking around out there, like a little white mouth and everything. Apparently there was a football game going on yesterday. Darn GH5 autofocus. It can see my face, but it can't. Alright, let's head out. I might have missed the bus because I might have left early, but I gotta take a bus to then go to the train, and I take the train to Deauville. I might have missed a couple steps in that explanation, but anyway, we on the bus. I was just making sure earlier I was on the right bus. I believe this is it, going to Roissy Pole Airport area. I see. Now where do I go? That is the question. Check the Google Maps here. Where am I going? I'm going to the train Rue du New York. No, that's the street. Okay, airport train roughly. Alright, I think I was just here yesterday.
Donc, attachez votre ceinture. Du maintien doit aussi de sécurité, ainsi que des informations sur notre offre de boissons et d'encas. Téléchargez notre application pour smartphone et profitez de remises en ligne.
Hello and welcome to FlixBus. We're glad to have you on board, and that we can get you to your favorite destination today.
This next part of the video is going to be more of a travel montage. If you're not as interested in that, feel free to skip ahead to this point in the video on the screen now.
Please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire journey.
Merci, monsieur. So since you're famous, do you want to be in the video?
Yeah.
Hey, bus driver. Bonne journée.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Now getting to the next bus. That's the current thing. Zoom in here on the Google Maps. Trying to... It keeps locationally positioning me not so good. So just walk over there. I'm getting on the 111A. Alright, so Google Maps, is it going to focus on my face? Okay, so Google Maps positioning is a bit wonky today. But anyway, I'm trying to find the 111A, because then that will take me to the Deauville airport where the veterans are going to be landing. Although by the time I get there, I might just miss them if the scheduling is accurate. Now we're on the bus. Tiresome pretty quick, because then if he doesn't go the way I hope he goes, then I'd have to get off at the stop and get him another bus going the opposite direction. But I believe I asked if he was going to the airport. He said yes, I think. go. Just gotta get him to open the side door. Do I just press the handle over the pulse? Yeah. Ah, yeah. Merci, monsieur.
Au revoir, merci bien.
Bonne journée, bonne journée.
Merci, vous aussi.
Just gonna try to get off the road. Because, yeah, I'm here. But I'm not really sure where the veterans are. I see a bunch of police over there. I might be related to it, but not 100% sure. Well, I'll see if I find anything. Bonjour. Tu parles en je parle en français. Yeah, okay, very good. I was going to get to that, but yeah, essentially. So I'm here to see if I could like catch the veterans coming off the plane. Did they already arrive yet? Okay. So is that open to the public? Okay. So there's no way to like buy a ticket in or anything like that? Okay. So it's just like
You have to be invited to.
okay, or you have to be like military or something like that. Okay. Well, I tried. So I'm gonna be here for like till like the 10th or so. I'm just trying to catch whatever events that they're here for, but apparently not this one. Okay. Well, thanks very much. Bonne journée. So it seems like for that event you have to be invited. There was people inside at like a little luncheon, sort of lunch spread or something like that. But it seems that it is something by invitation only, and that is not me. So I guess I will go check in to the hotel. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So anyway, moving right along. Okay, I just talked with a military photographer, videographer, but I think they're having the parade for them leaving, so I guess I'll catch them there. Okay, just going to add some extra context here if I haven't done parts of this already. And so essentially I arrived at the airport and learned that you need an invitation to get into their lunch thing or whatever they were doing. I didn't have an invitation, so I couldn't do that. As I was waiting outside, basically at this point I'm trying to figure out how to get to my hotel some way other than walking with my check bag, because on how narrow the road is in this area, it just kind of seemed like an unnecessary risk and an effort that I didn't really want to put in at that time. And so I think it was roughly an hour plus wait for a bus in that area again, something like that, around an hour plus. And then I was trying to order an Uber, and I was searching for maybe 10, 20, maybe 30 plus minutes or something before I found one. I may have found roughly the only Uber at that time in the area. So thank God for that. I get in the Uber just after this little parade happened here, and so that's where you'll see me after this clip ends. One thing that was nice is while waiting for the Uber, obviously they just kind of showed up in front of me, and so this part kind of worked out because I didn't even know that this part was going to happen. So that was pretty cool. Well, it's a good thing I stuck around, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have seen that. I mean, I kind of had to stick around because it's either walk on a thin road for however many kilometers, or wait for a bus, or Uber, which is taking its time as well. But yeah, God's working it out. the key.
Thank you.
And merci, monsieur.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Bonne journée.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Okay, now I believe I'm at the hotel, so I'm gonna check in. So this is the place. It's got a pool. That's cool. Everything here is kind of old. It's weird because some of it's like old with new, like old structure but new innards. Bonjour. That way? Yeah. Okay, merci.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Alright guys, I am in my room, but there's something that's kind of weird. The light switches don't seem to work, but the lamp works. And I assume that the coffee maker would work in the plug there, but even still, so that doesn't even have a switch for wherever that is, but this doesn't work, that doesn't work, and over here, whatever that switch is, doesn't work, and the switches for the little lamp lights don't work. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably ask about that, but I am indeed in my room, and it's a nice but tiny outfitting, but I mean, for what it is, you don't really need anything too big if the camera would focus. Okay, for what it is, I hit my bag. For what it is, it's good. And also the bathroom is quite nice too. I would turn on the lights and show you better if I could. I think that's a towel drying bar thing. I could be wrong, but I believe that there's electronics down there. And the shower seems good. You know, I haven't tried the water, but the tap water works, so that probably works. And then yeah, beyond that, you got your phone there. Man, the autofocus has a rough go of it right now. Anyway, yep, and then a view of the parking. Oh, can't forget this bird. He looks kind of like a Reginald. What do you think? That just came to mind now. Reginald. And the hallways are small too. I feel cramped. Everything's like smaller here in France. Hi. Just one more thing. I'm in room 44, and it seems like all the light switches don't work. Is that normal?
Sorry. The light?
Yeah, the switch. Where you flick it and it comes on?
Because the car, it's
Okay.
inside.
Oh!
It's okay?
C'est bon. Merci. So that's interesting. Oh man, I hit that doorknob. Okay. That part makes sense. What I didn't know about is that this here, I thought this was like a night light, this thing right there. Apparently, what this is you put that. Oh, and now it's on. Dude, I've never seen a hotel that has that ever, where you have to put a key card in to make the lights work. That is some next level tech right there. It's kind of unnecessary, but I guess maybe they save on their power bill that way. So anyway, let me take it out. If we insert it again, I guess it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we out here. Got the power working now, this is good. Something else I just realized is it seems like once you take this card out, eventually these lights will shut off, which is weird. The plot keeps thickening with this French tech, man. Anyway, so we're gonna wait, And eventually this light is going to turn off right here. And so will the bathroom. Oh, see? I told you. So you basically just like leave the card in the slot, right? And then the lights will stay working. That's a bit weird. I mean, I guess it maybe helps you not lose your key as easily, because when you go, you know where it is, because it has to be there for the lights to work, so you just like take it with you when you go. And I guess it's like the ultimate way to prevent like extra power use from people that just leave the lights on when they leave. There's probably a reason. There's a method to the madness. But anyway, so I got my supper scheduled for now. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm like 6 minutes late. I don't know that it really matters, but they let you reserve a supper time here. I guess maybe because they're sort of busy right now. Anyway, I'm gonna go there. This place is like a diamond hidden in the haystack. Nobody says that, because like it's not that the surrounding area isn't nice, but it's like old-timey nice. And then you come in here and it's like this little vacation oasis. So how I estimate with these machines is assume it's like 10 grand per spout. Looks like there's 2 spouts on there, so let's assume that's a 20 grand machine right there. Because then you walk over to the window and there's cows. Like, there's cows across the street and like an old looking trailer or whatever. And, you know, and some older houses or whatever. And then you come in here and it's like this. It's just and there's nobody here except for like 2 people over there reading. It's like, it's a unique kind of setup going on here. And they got everything in glass bottles, which is nice. It's like, who am I and where have I landed up? This is like kind of surreal right now, and this was like a pretty solid price, I think, as far as places go, you know. And it's like I'm about ready to meet Picard in an episode of Star Trek Next Generation. He's just going to be sitting in a chair somewhere eating an apple or something. They're like, welcome to my vineyard. It's like all these buildings and like with the thatch roof, or is that what that is? And it's like, is this a meeting room? Like they have like a meeting room in this building. Like, I don't know if the camera exposes well enough, but you can see there's like a meeting room in there, I think. Some sort of, you know, seminar hall or whatever. Like if you want to have like your presentations or whatever. And then I think that these, I assume these are just other rooms, maybe suites right here. The camera's probably a bit shaky because it's got the stabilization, but I'm not on a gimbal or anything, and it's not super new ibis. Look at that tree lean. Look at that. Anyway, so you got some cool looking little suites or whatever these are here. I don't even exactly know how far this property goes. It just seems like it's like the gift that keeps giving. Then we got like some old well over here. Is that what that is? Well, maybe at one point it worked. And then got this bird fountain lady here. You know, I just... But yeah, I don't think the birds are getting any water out of there right now. No, don't think so. So much green. That's another thing. Is like, since being here, well, that's a bee. So since being here, it just seems like, at least traveling out of the city of Paris into over here, it's just like there's so much green. Like, so much green. Like, just, when was the last time you saw a hotel with this many hedges? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, maybe there's some that exist, but like, this is a first. Now, it says don't enter. Does that mean that this is where the property limit is? Or is that for vehicles? That might be for vehicles. I'm not sure. I'm just a tourist. This is kind of surreal. And then you got some stuff over there. And then it's like I've entered into one of those like old village tour places, you know, that they have, where you could go and see the old village, what it looked like however many hundreds of years ago. And this is just like empty parking lot. But really quickly, there's a hedge archway, right? Because that's cool. Yeah. Hedges. They have supplanted many hedges, or however they did it. Because I heard that I thought the one receptionist said that they had like a lot of people, or something like that. Or maybe it's a lot of people planned for tomorrow. Maybe I missed something. So that's the night entrance. Ah, here's where my room has a view of. It's like, look at these buildings, man. Nice buildings, nice everything. Just about everything here is nice. You know, just good vibe. Now will this go in here? It doesn't fit the ground plug. What is happening? Now I'm getting a phone call.